And welcome to this edition of the Native News Update on this Thursday, October 20th. I'm your host for today's program, Paul DeMain. Many of the stories right here can also be found at our website at IndianCountryNews.com. And here are some of the news stories for the day from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The Osage Nation of Oklahoma has filed a federal lawsuit in Tulsa, Oklahoma, seeking to block development of a wind farm that the tribe says will encroach on its mineral rights. The lawsuit was filed October 18th in hopes of preventing an 8,300-acre development by Wind Capital Group. The tribe and the Osage Minerals Council claim in the lawsuit that the Osage Nation has discovered marketable amounts of oil and natural gas within the mineral estate it controls in the area, and that the company's planned wind turbines, a network of roads and electrical lines would interfere with oil production and harm the ecosystem of the tallgrass prairie, an area that features native grasses and plants. The former Cherokee Nation principal chief who lost a special election had asked the tribe's Supreme Court to quickly consider an appeal he made to the court. Chad Smith lost an election that ended earlier this month to longtime tribal councilman Bill John Baker. The Tulsa World reports that Smith filed a motion the morning of October 19th with the tribal court to set an expedited timeline for his appeal hearing, which was denied. Bill John Baker was then sworn in on the evening of October 19th as the new Cherokee Nation principal chief. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has wrapped up a $7.5 million project that used a cable system to transport uranium waste back up to a mesa where it came from. The cleanup of the Skyline mine near the Arizona-Utah border means residents living below Osage Mesa no longer have to worry about continued exposure to radiation. It also marks the first significant remediation of a mine on the Navajo Nation, where such sites number in the hundreds. A lined repository atop the mesa now holds 25,000 cubic yards of uranium waste that was piled up on the valley floor below. The EPA's Jason Mosanti says the agency is working with tribal officials on monitoring plan and setting up a monitoring plan to make sure that the liner holds up as expected. Authorities say at least $100,000 has been stolen from a tribal casino in northern San Diego County. Sheriff Sergeant Thomas Evans tells the San Diego Union Tribune that the Santa Ysabel Casino was open during the crime October 17th, but it went unnoticed. Evans said the cash theft appears to have been carried out by an organized group of thieves and no suspects have been identified to date. State and federal officials are involved in the investigation. The casino is one of the smallest Native American casinos in San Diego County. A funeral service will be held Saturday, October 22nd in Montana for Elouise Cobell, the Blackfeet woman who led a 15-year legal fight to recover billions of dollars owed to American Indian landowners by the federal government. Her funeral will be held at 11 a.m. at the high school in Browning, followed by a burial at Cobell's Blacktail Ranch. The family will also hold a viewing Friday starting at 5 p.m. in the high school gymnasium. Cobell passed away last Sunday in Great Falls, Montana from complications due to cancer. She was the lead plaintiff in a class action lawsuit filed in 1996 that claimed the Interior Department has misspent, lost, or stolen billions of dollars meant for Native American land trust account holders dating back to the 1880s. Individuals wishing to make donations in Miss Cobell's honor may send them in her name to the Blackfeet Reservation Development Fund, P.O. Box 3029, Browning, Montana 59417. That is a 501(c) organization. Letters of condolence may be mailed to the Cobell family at NACDC Executive Office, 101 Peta Street, P.O. Box 3029. Browning, Montana 59417, and I note that the P.O. Box number for both of those facilities are at the same site. So if you're sending condolences or a check in her honor, they both go to the same site, just with different designations. And that's going to be another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. Thanks for joining with us, and come back again soon.